Hi, it's Russ from Pro Tools Expert, and I have myself a copy of the new Universal Audio UAD Massenburg MDWEQ5 High Resolution Equalizer. That's a mouthful in itself. And it's a very high quality equalizer that mastering engineers have relied on for a long time now, and a lot of them waited for it to hit the Pro Tools platform in AX, and it's a plugin that is loved by both mix and mastering engineers. So I'm going to give you a show and tell of this. I've got it in a mastering application. I've got it in the Studio One project folder, and I've got a stereo track in here. First thing I'm going to do is a show and tell of the plugin and go over it. If you're used to it, then you'll know it already very well. It comes in two flavors, 5 or 3 band, and they're both there when you download it from Universal Audio. On the left hand side we have the graphical representation of what's going on in the sound field, and we can see that at 6 dB increments, 12 dB or 24 dB just by right clicking there. We have an input level here that we can adjust with our mouse and just bring that up and down as we need to do. We have a phase, on and off, bypass basically. We can snapshot A and B and have two and we can compare them. And then we have our bands. We have moving left to right as you'd expect, low up to high band. So let's put those back where they were just for a second for now. It's about 105. We're going to be playing with them anyway. Put that to about 20k. And as you see, as I'm moving them, the representation is changing here. And say if it was 6 dB, it would look very steep. And at 24 dB, the resolution is a much calmer curve, in case any of you worry about the shape of curves when you look at them. So as I say, we have variable frequencies. We can turn them on and off. We also have this feature on the frequencies. We can basically solo them, but at the same time as we solo them, we can then hold down our mouse and you'll get the ISO peak, where it will allow you to use different peaks to check the actual one that you're in on. But that's not going to leave it like that. And if you turn that back off again, it goes back to what you had. It's designed to be forensic EQ. This is clean, clean, clean. If you watch the video, George Massenburg's talking about Japanese knives that chefs use. Very sharp, very accurate. And that's what this is designed for. It's not designed for coloration. This is clean and sharp. And it's something you'd use at the end of the mastering process just to make sure you've got the EQ really honed in on. So I'm going to show you in action because really that's all there is to it, really. It's a 5-band EQ, but it's very high quality. Okay, so let's turn it on and have a listen to it. I'm going to put it into bypass first and then put it on. I'm not gonna live with you anymore. I'm not gonna live with you. So you can go right up. So one of the things I like about it is I can get this high and put it right up here. It's like 20k. And add some air in by pushing it right up and then varying the bandwidth of it as well. So it's a steep band, so it's putting air in, but it's not coming back down into some of the lower frequencies, which will start to add sibilance and real harshness in. I'm not gonna live with you anymore. As you can hear, I can just turn them on and off and just check what I've done there. I'm not gonna live with you anymore. Add some air in there. And the great thing is that vocal, I could just bring that vocal up a bit more, around the 6k. I'm going to try it there. And so let's try the ISO here to just check that. And so we'll turn that on and we'll hold it down. And I'll go for the ISO 12. Let's try the ISO 4. It's about 5k I'm looking for. I'm not gonna live with you anymore. That's nice. I'm not gonna live. Let's bring it to the beginning. I'm not gonna live with you. Let's look at the bottom end now and see what it can do with that. It's about 96 at the moment. About 100 there. I'm not gonna live with you anymore. I'm gonna narrow that a bit. I'm not gonna live with you anymore. So what the bottom end's doing now, just see some You have to put your sub on to hear this, and then I'm going to just use this to roll off that. And now the great thing is as well, then we have a number of options. We've got at the low, we've got peak and dip, we've got low shelf, high shelf, low pass, high pass 12 and 6, and low pass 12 and 6, and it's in the lower mid the same. If we come to the top as well, we've then got peak dip, low shelf, a 6, 12 and 18, and a 24 low and high pass. So some nice filtering there. Not gonna live with you anymore. I'm not gonna live with you anymore. Now what you can hear is it's super clean. It's not colouring it, it's just a great way of getting right in there and being able to change the sound and get it right into shape for mixing and mastering. So there's me just doing a very, very rough setup of the EQ on a final track. But as you can see, it's giving you all the tools to get right in there, get very steep curves, very clean EQ. If you're a mastering engineer and you haven't used this before, I suggest you check it out. I know several mastering engineers who swear by this EQ. And it's a welcome addition to the UAD platform. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon.